over North America, municipalities are searching for smarter, more efficient ways to deal with the escalating problem of waste. Recently, the region of Peel rolled out its new waste collection program using a brand new digital service, which has set a new benchmark for community consultation and participation.
The primary goal was to increase participation in Peel's green bin program so that we would send less waste to landfill.
This meant converting over 330,000 households to a new bi-weekly cart-based collection program, where waste and recycling would be collected on alternating weeks. It also meant the selection and delivery of 1.2 million carts in just 90 days, and changing the waste collection schedules for more than half of Peel's households. No small task, this would be the largest and fastest cart rollout in North America. Located near Toronto, Canada, the region of Peel includes the cities of Brampton, Mississauga, and the town of Caledon, with an area covering over 1,200 square kilometers or almost 500 square miles. It's home to over 1.4 million residents, about half are first-generation Canadians.
When we were looking at our program, how to kind of make the next change, we went out and actually looked at what all our neighbors are doing around the GTA and actually across North America. And from that, we identified a few points, and we thought we would test that through an extension of a pilot program. Probably over the course of the last 7 or 8 years, we've done a lot of changes in how we engage the community. We really realize now the importance of getting the voice of customer into everything we do.
The solution? To create a user-based online service that would support the massive rollout of carts. It was a revolutionary approach and, given the scope and complexity of the program, not without risk.
The residents had to go online and choose the size of their carts, and then they had to store them for up to 3 months until the first day of the launch of the new collection program. Then on the first day, they had to make sure they put the correct cart out, because now you're only getting your garbage or your recycling cart picked up each collection day. They had to make sure they spaced the carts far enough apart, and then going forward, they also had to make sure that they put the right cart out on the right day. And in some cases, residents had to learn new collection days and kind of remember that your collection day has changed.
With a program of this magnitude, we had to get it right. Otherwise, we would jeopardize our entire program.
The website was very important because traditionally the region of Peel engaged with its residents through its call center. And knowing the magnitude of this effort, we needed an alternative approach, a digital approach that would effectively engage our community. Mobile and tablet were critical because we already knew that 40% of our community were already engaging with us through their mobile devices.
The new website was easy, intuitive, and seamless, but it wouldn't work unless residents got the message.
The media campaign was very diverse, combining both traditional and digital media. We did mail-outs on several occasions, including inserting information in the water bill. We set ourselves some very lofty goals of 50% digital uptake, and in reality we surprised ourselves with an 84% digital uptake, of which 92% of those did so online.
They did have the schedule online, on paper, newsletters went out, and I could also download that on my phone, so I had it downloaded. It was very easy for me.
We were constantly informed by Peel as to when it was coming up.
The flyers that I got by my door were great because they led me onto a site that was clear and concise and easy to access. So I knew which size bins, I knew how big they were, and the information was constantly updated.
We knew that we were getting through to people because there was a spike in the number of residents going online to find out what their collection day was, and also to download what their collection schedule was. And also there was over 500,000 views of the instructional videos.
New contractor, the beginning of January was going to have a winter storm event, new carts, new days for set out.
The real test would come on launch day.
As the sun rose, reports began to flood in.
It was amazing. House after house, street after street, the carts were set out the way they ought to be. almost with military precision.
Honestly, it seemed so seamless. Everyone's carts were in the right spot, facing the right direction.
There was no litter on the ground. The brand new shining carts were just lining the streets, and it looked really clean cut.
The program was a success.
At the end of it all, the results are what really count. We had a lot of happy residents, but what was important to me was that our organic collection doubled from a year before, and my costs went down by $5 million.
Well, I know for myself in business that rolling out anything is challenging, but on this scale and how smooth it was, we were absolutely impressed.
I was so proud of what the entire team had done. I was proud of what our residents had done, picking up on such a fundamental change so easily.
But the story doesn't end here. Today, the new digital standard allowing community participation is being adopted by all of Peel Region's online services. The region of Peel is now evolving its approach from working for its residents to working with them.